find a speed and a pace of working or of recovering from the flood or whatever the natural disaster happens to be, that's actually sustainable and manageable. That's not going to burn you out. If you've been working 7 days, work 6.5. Or if you've been working 6, work 5. Squeeze half a day completely off in there, or a day off if you can, or a couple of evenings a week. So that's one key suggestion, and that's important to top up the energy tank, to put fuel back in the tank so that you don't become unwell. The second is, to go back to doing things that are actually enjoyable and fun. Family events, going to places, but actually they don't even have to be like big expensive things or trips away, just sort of spending a bit of time in the moment even with family members and kids can be great. Go for a bike ride, a walk, a horse ride, whatever they might be. Managing stress, of course, is the other really big one, but one of the big ways to manage stress is leisure and pleasure. This is coming back to the doing things that are enjoyable. I think maybe one of the other things for farming communities is that we might not be just talking about the impact of the floods last year. We should probably be thinking about the impact of the COVID years as well in Victoria. One of the things we've come to know and understand really well in the area of natural disaster recovery is that connection and relationships or friendships between people are really important. And part of what COVID did is it prevented people from connecting on a regular basis, which meant that a lot of people got out of the habit of going over to the neighbour's house, or their fellow farmer and spending a bit of time with them and having a chat, or going down to the pub and catching up with everyone, or going to the local bistro or whatever it happened to be. And lockdowns ended, but it didn't mean that everybody snapped back to doing what they used to do before the pandemic. And a lot of people still are living quite isolated lives and haven't reconnected. So perhaps the other big sort of thing or message here is if you're one of those people and your life has just become all consumed again with working and actually not spending time connecting with other people, but you did connect regularly with people in your community before the pandemic or before the floods, do think about how you can reconnect. Now, in fact, don't only think about it, actually go and do it. A good chat with someone, you always feel better afterwards, generally.